Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. I'm here still cracking on with Edith. I hope you're enjoying these. Little insight into the way my mind works. Well, as you can see, I've not tidied my desk. It's like I'm not tidying it in between these videos because I am cracking on. So, what I would do at this stage is, I'm going to call this video Organising Edith, because we've made loads of things, we've decided where some things go and we haven't decided where others go. So I now need to decide exactly where things are going to be placed in this journal so that I can then decide what I'm missing, what other things I need to make. This is just how I work. So that's my little pile of goodies. This is the journal. I've decided that's definitely going there. I like it there. So first I'm going to flip back to the beginning. It's getting a bit chunky, this. Very chunky. It's really getting chunky. It's going to be hard to open this journal. Do you know, I think these tags are adding a lot of chunk with that string. Do you know what I might do? I might change that to a thinner string. I love those tags, but I don't like the bulk of that string. So I'm going to change that to some fine twine. And do you know what? I'm going to do it now. There's no time like the present. So I'll grab my fine twine, she says. Here we go. I've had a bit of a reorganisation because I got some new storage drawers. They're all within reach, which is dead handy. You can hear me rattling and messing in my string and elastic drawer. Here we go, my fine jute twine. I have sourced some more of this, so I'm no longer panicking that I'm going to run out. So yeah, I'm just going to rethread these with some thinner string, twine, jute, whatever we're going to call it. I'll use that other string on something else. Yeah, that's better. So I've decided I want these in here. I hope I've put the, yeah, I have. I hope I've put the right, tag on the right picture. Because that won't be good, would it? So that's those done. Just tie that. And that's, yeah, that's gonna debulk. Is that even a word? It's gonna debulk a little bit, yeah. Right, these are quite bulky, what I did. Do you know what? I'm going to reposition that somewhere else in the journal. I'm going to put a tag with a much thinner profile. I did put one of them in the back pocket, I think. Or did I? I don't know. No, I didn't, so hey ho. That's now going in back pocket. You know what I need to do? Because I've not put anything in here yet. I just need to get my bone folder in. And just make sure that's it. There we go. I've not put anything in since gluing it down. That's better. So yes, that's going to live in the back pocket. Back to the front again. You're going to get dizzy. We've got one there in the front pocket. I did put a little butterfly charm on that. I think I might put a flower charm on that. Oh, it's got one on. Yeah. Great minds think alike. Trouble is, both minds are mine. Right, so I need something for this pocket. So let's just look through my little stash. I can't put that in because it's got a chunky button on. But do you know what? I think I might clip that to the back page. Yes, that's going to get clipped there. Then the chunky button's not going to interfere with the body of the journal. And we think we decided to use gold clips, didn't we? I'm sorry if this touches my microphone. It's going to go for a while I grab a clip. Well, I should have anticipated I was going to need clips, but I didn't. It's still a dancing day, not a thinking day. Here we go. So yeah, that's going to be that's final position. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that now. I probably will put something else in there as well. So that's that. We've ended up working front and back, haven't we? I might just leave that as it is. Right in spot with a lovely picture to look at. So we have got this here. So yeah, we're working back to front now, I've decided. There's no law on it, is there? So I need something for there. We decided the decoupage tag we made was too big. So I'm just going to grab a piece of card and I will cut it to the size we need. I just use this. No, that's not a thin file folder, is it? That's my, I know I got one out. Just this thin file folder. So we know it's glued to about where the stitching is. So grab a pencil and I'm going to mark it just inside the stitching there. We want it to, well, actually no, we've got a thumb notch, haven't we? So we'll be able to get it anyway. So we'll make it yay big. So I'm just going to cut that down with my trimmer. There we go. So which way do we cut? We'll cut that way first. Like, it does just fit. It might crinkle my end a bit, but I'm not using it. And this, to be honest, may end up just being a template. So chop that down. Put the rest of that away for some more templates. But I've cut off. No, I haven't. It's there. I thought I'd cut off another mark, but I haven't. And I've carried on using this double. There we go. So let's check if that fits in the pocket. No, it's still too tall, you see, because of the glue. I'm just cutting a little bit more off. We'll try it again. That's still a little bit of a tight fit, but it does fit. Right, we want to cut a little bit more off the side as well, because I don't want to see the whole thing poking out. I just want you to see the little bit you can grab hold of through the thumb notch. So because that's a tight fit, I'm taking just one more little smidgen off, and I'm going to take some off the side. This one has ended up being smaller than I expected. Perfect, that now. That is going to be the perfect size. So if I end up using this, or if I end up using something else, it's going to be good. So I'm going to leave that in there. Put the trimmer away. I've got my little notebook. I always make notes as I'm doing this final organisation. Let's find a blank page. Yeah. I had a lot of writing on there. Come on. Blank pages. I get impatient, that's why I miss pages out. Here we go, blank page. I'll just put a temporary tab on this as well, so I know where I am. Right. Ooh, what pen shall I use? Big decision, this one. I can't write with those thin pencils. I'm going to use a chunky pencil. So this is the Edith Holden. I'm going to call it the Millennial Journal. Because it might be finished by the next millennium. Millennial. Right. So I need to do a journal card for, I'm going to call that the 2-book page. I'm going to write that I'm going back to front. I know what that means. No one has to read this and understand it. And it's the two bird card. I know what that means. So I know that needs decorating. So let's go carry on through. We decided we like that there because then we've got a birdie page, plenty of journaling space. Don't think we need anything there. We need something for that one. I did initially have the stuffed book page pockets in, but they were just too big. They just didn't fit well. Now let's take a look at, put your notebook card away. Let's take a look at, this is one of the journal cards we made. I think that might be a bit, yeah, it's a bit swamped in there, isn't it? It's too small. So all this stuff we've got made, and we may end up making something else. What about these tags? No, don't like those. These are actually going to end up being 2 more tags I need to make. And I think I may just make very simple book page tags for these. I'm saying these because we've got one at the other side of the journal. Or did we fill that one? Let's have a quick nosy. Oh yes, we filled that one. That's all decorated. It's got that little pocket on, an extra little tag. Oh yes, we did want, yes, we decoupaged them, but we didn't put any images on. So again, no time like the present. Let's do that now. We've got all our... So this is very similar to what we did the other day. We just need to pick an image for each one. I knew that one was going to fit perfect, because I remember looking at it for the other card, but it was the wrong way around, wasn't it? Then I want something sweet and delicate for the little card. Sweet and delicate. Do we have anything sweet and delicate? Do you know, it's this poor little bird. Is he ever going to get used? Is he? Should we just put him on? Because I feel so sorry for him. He keeps getting overlooked, doesn't he? Nobody wants him. Nobody loves him. We want you. We love you, mate. I'm going to ink your edges a little bit, and then I'm going to stick you down. Oh, I've not put my pin in that glue. I bet it's all bunged up. I'm a nightmare. Let's test it on there. Oh, it's coming out the treat. So yay. I'm happy for this little bird now. He was flutting around on every journal card and pocket we made the other day, and he's finally found a home. I'm so happy for him. He's perfect on here, isn't he? There we go. Hey ho, little birdie. I'm not going to put that back in, because when I've stuck that down, I do like to put it, that's going under my mat now to make sure it's stuck properly. I think this needs something else with it at the bottom, a tag or a label. I've still got that box out. I'm just gonna pick a random one. I'm not gonna spend 3 days looking through, and I'm gonna succumb to my temptation to put a brown one on. I love the brown ones. There you go, I'm happy. I stepped outside my comfort zone using green and blue the other day. Now I'm back home with the brown. There we go. I'm loving the look of labels. I hope this craze sticks around for a while, because I do love it. It just finishes things off lovely. That needs a little bit of ink as well. I'll just re-ink my Dabba Dabba. Dabba dee, dabba doo. Yeah, that was a song. Blue, yeah. I'm showing my age again. Do you know, if you've got kids, my kids think I'm a fossil. I mentioned something the other day. I was like, oh, I'll just check forums. I can't remember what it was for. And my youngest twin, Rachel, said, check forum. Do you know how to use a forum, Mum? And I'm like, do I know how to use a forum? So I told her then what I wanted for Christmas was a t-shirt that said, I may not be a grandma, but you're too young to teach me to suck eggs. So yeah, I might print that out and just put it on a t-shirt. Do you know how to use forums? They're from the generation that can't believe anyone ever existed before internet. They're 14, aren't they? And yeah, I was around at the dawn. I was there through the birth of the internet. But it's something I used right from the get-go. And I think they're too overwhelmed with all these images and pictures and videos now. I don't think they actually realised that when the internet started, communication was done with using text. And yeah, forums where people actually wrote and spoke. Yeah, so yeah, she just amazed me with that. Right, I like that one again. So that's going under mat just to dry. So that's going to go in there. Right, let's flick back to where we were. Right, we did that, we're here. We want to do something here. On this, I don't want to put more pockets on. I'm now not wanting to add a great deal more bulk to this journal. So I think on this one, we might just put an image, and I'll do quite a low profile book page tag. So we need to choose a decoupage image. Well, not a decoupage image, just I don't want to add too much bulk, and now I've just found that. Oh, no, I don't like the colours. What else have we got here? I'll let you look through it with me instead of keeping it all to myself. I do like that, I really do, but not for there. I think this one might not even make the final cut, you know. It might end up going by the wayside. Do we want a jar? No, not there, we don't. What about a little envelope? That's a die cut envelope I did. No. So I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. No. I think it's going to be an image. Ooh, what about that? No, it doesn't go with that pink, does it? We need something in a pink colour. Welcome to my dithery day. Do you know what? I don't know. I'm not going to spend 3 hours deciding. I'm going to put that down as an I have not got a clue what I'm going to do with that page. So it's the slanted pocket, and I'm going to put a question mark. So then it reminds me that I have to do something with it. Big question mark and a circle on my slanted pocket. Right. We put that there, and we need to fasten it down. I'm not going to ink the doily because inking doilies can sometimes be a nightmare. Start bending. I'm just going to ink this bit. And I tend to glue this to the doily, and then I will glue the doily to the page. So I'm not going to go right to the edge because I don't want it to come through the doily, through those gaps. I'll keep it on the page while I do it. I just find it easier. Can you even see this? I've gone like 3 foot down off my camera. So that's that. Just give that a good press. Then I'm going to put a line of glue just to the side of the crease, and the same on the other side. And then I'm going to put that back on. I'm now deciding, do I want it somewhere different? No, put it back where you decided. You decided that a long while ago. Just go with it, woman. Just go with it. That's it. And then to keep that exactly as we want it, I'm going to use a clip. I'll use my silver one because I'm going to take that off when that's dried. So that's that done. Right, back another page. Doing nothing with that. I love it. Love that to handmade paper. Lovely doily there. This pains me. I need to cover that up somehow. I don't like it. It needs something on it. I just don't know what. What have we got? What have we got? Sometimes, you know, all I do for pages like this is attach some type of plain paper for journaling. Sometimes that's all it needs. No, that's not big enough. I don't feel like rummaging through my drawer, and I don't feel like deciding what to put on that now. So text page, near doily to cover. So let's keep working back. Right, this page, this needs something, doesn't it? This page is so bare, and I think what we're going to do on that is some stamping. I think that needs a bit of stamping. Any old random card is going to fit in there lovely. Any old random card, yeah. Here's one I just found on the floor. think I might like Mr. Birdie peeking out, and then you'll be able to see the text, the other stamping that I do. Yes, I'm going to pop Birdie there. And I'm going to write stamp, stencil, Birdie page. I'm going to leave that bit of green. We covered the other side. We still need to decorate these 3 tags, don't we? And put tabs on them. So I'm going to write that in my planner, decorate the 3 tags. That's the 3 tags page. We'll put this here and we'll like that there, so that's staying there. I do like some pages that are just blank. I don't feel the need to put something on every page. The journal would be like 10 foot wide. That's beautiful as it is. Ah, that's got a little pocket, hasn't it? So that's going to need something in it. And I'm thinking, is one of these tags that we haven't put together yet going to be too wide? No, that's going to be absolutely perfect in there, isn't it? So I'll grab that. We'll grab the tea dyed paper for the back. We'll pop those in even though they're not made. So I'm just writing in my journal, in my little notebook, the things that I won't remember just through looking. I'm going to remember that needs sticking together because it's quite obvious. Right, that's fine as it is. That's lovely. Look at all this area for writing and journaling. Love it. I will clip something to there. So what have we got to clip? I think that might need an envelope. Will it need it over there? Yes. I love how the red tag picks up this lovely goldy, reddy, bronzy colour. So he's going to go there. I don't always fill the envelopes either. So yeah, that looks good there. We've got the centre page. I'm going to do another decoupage tag, but we need to decorate this page somehow. I was toying with the idea of decoupaging, but do you know what? I daren't do it. I'm too chicken. It might all go horribly wrong on my centre page. That's just tempting fate, that, isn't it? So I want some. Let's pick some of these. Is that? I don't think that's going to fit however I turn it, is it? No, it's too big. You're out. That's too big. Oh, that's... Hang on there. Yes, them berries dangle. Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. And I know that's poppies, but I think the colours go together lovely. So let's ink that and pop it on before we change his minds. I'm quiet, aren't I? Yeah. I also want to ink the edges of these. So I'm going to use one of my little card offcuts here. And I'm just going to... Yeah, I like that. I know when I first did this, I said I don't feel it needs inking. But I've changed my mind since then. Quite often happens. We're allowed to. You can change your mind, you know. Even men are allowed to change their minds. It's not just a woman's prerogative. Tuck him in. That's better. It gives it a bit more definition. And then I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just going to glue that on. So back in with the art glitter. I might need to start fussy cutting some more little bits and pieces for dotting around. It'll be even nicer, this journal, when we get some stamping done. I'm really excited. I have now got some, well, I've showed you, I've done a video with him, the big Edith Holden sheet of stamps, but I've only used a couple of the stamps. And you'll never guess what else. I've had some Edith Holden stamps for absolutely years. Did not realise they were Edith Holden. They were just some random card making stamps I'd got. I know one definitely came free on a magazine. It's like a background stamp of a dog rose. Because I know back in the day when I did card making classes, I think it was one of the first ones I did. So we're talking 6-7 years ago. We did a card with that. And then I've got another set that I remember my best friend gave to me. Yeah, I'd never realised it was Edith Holden. I think I'll show you that lot in the next video and do a bit of stamping. Right, we've got that one on there, so we need another equally small piece on the other side. I keep picking that up thinking that's just a butterfly, and it's not, it's a large piece. I do love that. Do you know what I'm thinking? Rather than another decoupage piece in there, I could do some sort of tag with that on. That would look lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah, she says. Oh, what we got here? More berries, different berries. Oh, that's just, could that be more perfect? I don't think it could. I like it when you have those days. I deserve one. I had a day where everything were going a little bit awry. One day last week, like, you want to print and the ink runs out, then the paper runs out, then you come to print your postage labels on your laser printer and the toner runs out, your box of labels runs out and you have to find a new one and open that. It's like, all these things just add time to what you're doing. Well, not big disasters, you know, in grand scheme of things. They were just things that delayed me. So it's nice when I have one of these days where everything falls into place and I get things done quite promptly. So we'll pop him on there. We didn't ink the edge of that. We'll do that now. I like it. So we've got a berry page. I'm doing this because I've lost my dry, but oh, see, I've got some kitchen towel, that'll do. Just to press that one, love it. So I will grab my little piece of card again and I'll come in and just ink. I'm still using my Distress Oxide walnut stain. It's not as dark as it is in the regular Distress ink, the walnut stain in oxide. I think it's something to do with properties of ink, isn't it? It shows up, well, you can see on this card, it shows up fabulously on dark card. You end up using far less ink than you do in the Distress ink if you're using dark card. And I just like the colour of it. So it's somewhere between vintage photo and walnut stain in the walnut stain in the regular Distress inks. It's like having an extra ink colour. Yes, I was happy with that. Can you even see me? Am I off camera again? No, I'm just on it. As I'm filming, quite often my camera on its little mount, it just moves. I tighten it up as far as it goes, but it just slips, so you end up seeing a slightly different portion of a desk at the end as to what you were seeing at the beginning. Right, that's it. So now that's the plan. I'm going to have that there. I'm just going to put some tiny little ticket type things in here. I've got some tiny bits here. They're not necessarily Edithy bits. Look at those. How sweet are they? They're the tiny little, yeah, specimen slides. They are just so gorgeous. I'm going to make some charms with those. I do mess with things all the time. Ooh, a stamp. No, not that one, but yeah, I'm going to put something in there. Oh, do you know what I could put in? A tea card. Not that one, it's too tall. What have we got? What have we got on the desk before we start digging into other stuff? No, we don't want that. So I've nothing ready-made. Oh, what about this? Oh yes, here we go. Cute little envelope. Try you on that side. You're just perfect in there, aren't you? So, and I want to put one in there, I think. Also, the pocket keeps it shut. Yeah. So I want to die cut another envelope for the other side. Small die cut envelope, centre. It might look like a long list this, but what it does, it just... I know I'm getting near to the end of the journal when I start making a list like this, and then I'll just work through the stuff. I'll work through some of these on camera and some I'll just do off camera. I'm going to leave that there as well, because I need to make that tag, decoupage tag for centre as well. Tag centre. I'm going to cut one to match the shape, and then I will decoupage some book page, perhaps put a bit of music paper on, just have a little bit of a relief from Edith. And oh, I did cut some. Yes, look at this Tania. If you like my little tub on the last video, this one's even smaller. Yeah, I cut some of these. These are the little clipboard. Oh, that's perfect, isn't it? That's just perfect. So again, might as well put that on while we're here, because I might forget I want to put it on if I don't. Ink the edge. I don't know, why did I see, where was I when someone said if you cut it, ink it? Yeah. I understand why they said that, because it's quite often when you cut something you end up with a white edge. I haven't got a white edge when I cut this, but I'm still inking it. Yeah, so I'm following that rule to the max. If you cut it, ink it. Yeah, I can do that. Wish I could remember who said it and where. So, yeah. I was talking to one of my subscribers. Hello, Vanessa. Hello. And I was explaining to her, do you know when some people say they've got a bad memory? I truly have a shocking memory. My memory is so shocking it's untrue. And I've not always had a shocking memory. I used to have an amazing memory. And now it's like, I do things and I'll go to do them again because I've no recollection that I actually did them. Important things that you'd think you couldn't forget, I actually do forget. Very strange. I think my filing system is a little bit wonky. Oh, I love that. Yeah. So we'll do another one on that. But we've wrote that in the book. So we know exactly what we're doing with this back half of the book now. Everything we need to do is in there. So let's keep moving forward. I like that. I want to put this pocket somewhere. I really do. And I think in that pocket is going to go that, because I think that's going to look lovely together. So I think that page is too thin. Don't know if I want to put it there on the other side of the centre page. It might make it all too big and bulky. I think it's going to go there. That's where it's going to go, on the back of that text page. That's always one way to make the text page look prettier. Yeah, I like that. That's going there. Yeah. Because I'm conscious this video is going on a bit, I'm not going to start gluing that now. I've started to glue too many things, and to find a paperclip, Julie. You've used up all the ones you've got, so try not to move. Try not to move. I'm using a silver one. If it's a gold one, I know it's staying there. If it's a silver one, it means I've got something to do. So that's that. Oh, I like. Oh, that is an old book page, that. And it is actually, I think I've said this in the beginning, yeah, it's when I put it together. It's got, yeah, one of the places I grew up on it. Mad. Oh, yes, the other side of that. We do have another one of these tags cut. So I'm going to grab that, grab the tag, grab the backing paper. I'm pretty pleased I did these tags in cream now, because I think on such a light paper they look lovely. Oh yeah. And we'll finish those off with some fancy ribbon that's going to come sticking out at top of journal. That'll be fab. Right, we've got a couple more plainish pages that I think I might leave these plain. I think that might need something on it. What about the other? Oh, on the other side, it needs something there. So what have we got made? I've still got some of these what I won in Tanya's. Oh, let's put it that side. Yeah, it's a tag with another pocket there, but they look really good, I think, on pages. Yeah, that's going to get stuck there. I'm going to glue that there. I like it. So again, I'll put a silver clip on that one to remind me it needs gluing. Ooh, we need 2 journal cards for there, don't we? Yes, we do indeed. I don't think... Oh, I have I? No, that just doesn't go, does it? It just don't go. Just scratch that idea. Let's bring some of these others in. We've got another one of those that can stick to a page. Could we? I think it'd be too close to the other if we put one there. I do like that. That's quite a butterfly page, isn't it? Could put that at the top so we could tuck something up. Have we got anything we can put in here? I quite often do this, you know. I make things that just don't even fit into the journal I'm making, and then they just stay in my box for next time. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. Oh, here we go. These are a lot of the, yeah, do you know when I said we've got places where we need to have some low profile tags? I'm going to make them with this and some 160 GSM cardstock in cream. I won't need to mat the back then, because you can quite easily write on that. And I'm thinking one of those is going to go in there. That's not anything. I think I need to make a bigger one for there. I definitely need to make a bigger one. So do you remember how we cut down this thin cardstock? I'm going to do it again to decide how big this one needs to be. I'm not going to cut it down 26 times either this time. I'm going to come straight in with a smaller measurement. How far back does it go? About there with the glue. So it's going to be about there. So let's chop this one down. I hope you're not finding this video too boring, because we're not making anything as such. It's just... I know everyone makes the journals differently, don't they? This is just how I do it. It's the way that works for me. I've just marked this now and I cannot see at all where I marked it. Did I mark it? Did I dream it? Am I going to have to stop video and rewind it? How on earth can I not see what I've just done? Here we go. It's a dark day here today. I think we're about 10 AM now, and I've got both lights on because it's so dark. I went in the kitchen to make myself a coffee before this video. Speaking of that, I'm going to have a sip of it now before we get froggy. It's getting a bit cold now. Yeah, and I had to put light on the kitchen. Pains me that. Spending more money on electricity than I need to. Yes. It's not doing much of a carbon footprint, is it? I'm not too worried about my carbon footprint. I've got a pretty low carbon footprint. If you don't know what I'm on about, just Google it. Ooh, we've got the height good, but it's a little bit deeper than we need. Chomp some off. I could cut it with scissors, but then it would probably, yeah, it'd probably end up like a 1-inch square by the time I get it anything looking like straight. Perfect. So again, in my little notebook, I'm going to write big tag butterfly page. Big tag butter page. Even the butterfly gets abbreviated to butter. So that's that. I'm going to make, yeah, we need to make that tag as well. I think I want to put that, I want to put that there because this is going to be a flip out page for lots of journaling. Oh, we can hide something in there, can't we? What can we hide in there? Ooh. We could hide some more tags. I do love that image. Yeah, that's going to hide in there. I think we may have another tag on there. Yes, that'll be lovely. So yes, I think we will put that little cluster up there because it's in keeping with all the butterflies, so we can tuck something in. So I'm just going to glue. I'm doing one more glue because as I clip this in I might as well glue it, haven't I? I'm just gluing along two sides to make a little corner. This is thick paper I'm gluing onto, so this art glitter shouldn't show through to the side too much. Give that a good press down. Yeah, so we've got that done. I like that. So that page, we're just going to put random tags and things in there. I'm not going to make anything for it specifically. We've got that lovely page there, more handmade paper. We definitely need a big tag for there, don't we? That's a definite must, isn't it? Oh, let's just, oh wow, 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 there we go. Sorted. Now I don't know what that is, but for some reason it reminds me of the sugar babies that you get from the dandelions when they go to seed. So I'm going to put big tag sugar baby page. Like I said, no one else has got to understand this bar me. Big tag sugar baby page. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 elements I need to do, which is not that much really, is it? Right, we've decorated those. They should have dried now, so we can pop those back in. Yeah, I do like that. Really like this page now. It's got a bit of everything. It's got the apple blossom, it's got a little birdie, we've got a butterfly. It's looking good. I'm going to leave that as it is. We don't need to do anything with that. We've got an envelope there, another bird page I'm liking. Yeah, it really has got pretty well stuffed, this journal, hasn't it? Oh, look at that. But like I say with my journals, a lot of the things are removable. You don't have to leave them where they are. So it's not alligator mouth forever. Right, what are we going to... We need a really spectacular tag for in here, don't we? Because it's the first page. I always like to have a good tag on the first page. So I know I've got to do that. There's no way on this earth I could forget to do that one, is there? So I think what I will do is leave that one for now. Could I make it out of one of these? No, I don't like that particular one. But I think I'm going to go somewhere along... Oh, we've got one more of these. We've got one more of these. I think that's the one. That's it. Let's get the actual tag. Is that it? Yeah, that's the actual tag. And we'll get the paper that goes on the back. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be our first page tag. Yeah, that is going to stick out a little bit at the top, but do you know what? I can live with that. Let's have a look. Can I? That's going to get bent into. Don't know what to do. I'll have a think on that one. It's not going to, we can't do it, can we? But we can put it there. It's going to fit lovely there. That's going to be, yeah, that's such a butterfly opening page then, isn't it? Butterfly, butterfly, butterflies. Oh, I like it. Right, so did we actually get much of what we've made in this journal? Yeah, we have. We've put quite a few of the pieces in that were made on the last video. We have got a few little extras knocking about a little bit. Ooh, I saw somewhere that might fit nicely. I think I'm going to stamp these tags. Yes, I am. They're going to be stamped rather than decoupage, because we really do not want to put any more bulk into this baby. Do you know what? That's going there. I'm not doing another envelope. That's going there. I think the colours, it's perfect. So we can already cross one thing off this list. So that was the centre page. Decorate. Which centre page? Did I even not write this one down? Did I not write this one down? Small die cut envelope centre page. So we don't need that, we've done it. So we're already starting to work through. Yes, I like that there. I do. So, yeah, things have been swallowed up by this journal, haven't they? They've just gone. So that's just how it works out. So we've now got our little list of what we need to do. So it makes the completing of this journal seem much nearer. I think we should get it finished now in another 1 or 2 videos. I'm going to be sticking a video up a day until this is finished. Hopefully I'll have it done within the week. I shouldn't have tempted fate with that, should I? It might not occur. It will. I'm going to do it. I'm determined. So thank you for watching. I hope I didn't mash your brain with that one. So sometimes mash me own, but that's just how I work. Yeah, to make sure I've got every page covered. I think from also I do it I quite often end up doing it, to be honest, working from back to front. I think that way you don't end up putting all your best stuff at the middle. Yeah, I work randomly all the way through, so you don't end up starting with your best stuff at the beginning and then running out of ideas by end. So everything is just like mixed up and spread around. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is coming along. I love it. And I'm happier now I've got some more colourful bits in, so that the whole thing is within keeping of this fabric. I did pick up some Edith Holden fabric last week on eBay, and I'm just waiting for it to arrive, and I can't wait, because I might have to make another journal with all these extra bits that didn't get used. Anyway, that's enough waffling. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you learnt something from that, and you weren't just sat there thinking, what is this mad woman on about? So I will see you tomorrow with another video finishing this journal. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.